Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. I really wasn't even sure why I wanted to film this, but I guess I just feel like I need to somewhat decompress. I'm not feeling depressed. It's not like I'm feeling depressed or in in a sad state of mind or anything like that. I'm just like very, like, I feel a little laid back and like I've been going through a lot of thought process, and I'm just like, like how would say, like, appreciating the little things in life. Now, as of lately, you guys have seen my posts, about this whole situation with the Ukrainians and all these children getting caught, and all these families getting caught with the mayhem. And, it left me pretty much thinking about how grateful I am as I'm not even gonna title it like American or Puerto Rican or anything like culture wise, but I am just gonna say I am very grateful as a human being, child of God, that I'm able to live with my family and have the relationship that I have with my children. I'm not married, but just to have the relationship with my children is very important to me, and I'm very, very thankful for it. Because I am appreciating the little things in life. A lot. Me personally, I never grew up with having materialistic things. I was raised very humble. My mom was a very poor woman. There were times that we didn't have, food, and she tried to make it work for us to get fed. And by me growing up in that environment and seeing the struggles of, of trying to survive as a family, makes me appreciate a lot of things that I have now as an adult. And I don't take my life for granted. We all go through this process when we're younger, like, things happened and you get these attitudes that young people have about, my life is gonna get better and I'm gonna be rich and I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna do that, and and you lose yourself of what's important. Everybody has goals, and it's okay to have goals. It's okay to have those goals as long as healthy goals of wanting the best for your family. But what happens when you don't have those healthy goals and it becomes very obsessive? That's what makes me think, is like, what happens when you start having those healthy goals at the beginning, but then things get too obsessive to the point that you become very cold. Like, materialistic things become more important than your life with your family, showing compassion for others. That is what is being played in this world. Is seeing people be so fascinated of being rich, how important it is to to have that materialistic mindset that having millions is more important than feeding a child or spending time with that child. Instill love into your family. You become very cold. I would think that if you have all that money in the world and not show that ounce of love and compassion to another human being, you become very cold and isolated as a human being. And I think, how can anybody live like that? Not giving two shits about anything but yourself. You know, those are things that leaves me thinking. And I come to terms with it, like how grateful I am, regardless what I'm going through right at this moment in my life. A lot of things you people might not know, that I'm still struggling to find employment. But I wake up each day with gratitude. Each day I wake up praying. I give thanks for the food in my table, clothing in my back, and the roof over my head. Every single day. And I'm always praying for my children and my family to be protected at all times. Because at the end of the day, my family is very important. No, like, I'm not going to say, oh, money is the root of all evil. I just think the root of all evil is people, how you handle yourselves. I think of how society is so insecure about life. Like, they make you feel like, well, you're supposed to think about money only and materialistic things instead of thinking about what's really important. And I always felt that it's the opposite. Think about your family, what's really important. It's very rare that there's people like me out in this world. Since this whole pandemic that I've been through, I haven't integrated with people. I kept to myself. I talk to people on the phone. Don't get me, don't think that I'm just a complete hermit. But I do go out from time to time. But I just don't deal with the fake friends that I used to have. I dealt with people who were not genuine with me. I dealt with people who not sincere. And after being unemployed and after dealing what I'm dealing with my illnesses, and I could say thank God that the power of prayer. Each day I was praying for me to get better from being sick, and God has protected me every step of the way. Like I said, I practice a lot of spirituality. I do see certain things in people. But one thing for sure, I will never cast anything negative towards any other human being. I will always work with the light. And so, seeing the weight of the world, how it is, and I decided, during my process of being unemployed and going through my illness, I felt very guided to make sure that my family will be always my first priority. And I had cut out a lot of the negativity in friends. You know, I don't hang out as often with people that I just don't feel comfortable anymore with. I don't associate with those people. And I always pray for what's important for, you know, for this world. I feel like this whole video is like all random, but it's just that that's how I'm feeling. Like everything is just all over the place as of lately. And I'm just appreciating those small things right now. I'm appreciating the little gifts that I get along the way, because life is too short. And I do have my goals. I have goals just like everybody else. Doesn't mean like I'm gonna be like super rich. And I'm not downing anybody who's rich. It's just as a matter of how you handle yourselves with money. But I just see how inauthentic life people can be with all the richness in the world that people carry. But yet, you can't find a time to manage and helping others is what's more disturbing. You know, all I can say, I'm just like so all over the place right now. And it's just because I'm still thinking. And I'm also, you know, like I'm in a good place personally, but I'm just very sad for everyone else that are going through something. And all I can say is, please, people, love your families. Spend time with them. Quality time is important for your loved ones. With your children. With your spouses. You know, try to find a moment of peace and gratitude. And if you're able to help someone in need, please do so. Because I think it's important. And I'm sorry if this video seems all over the place, but that's how I'm feeling, all over the place. I'm feeling too many things from everyone. And it's kind of hard. Anyway, thank you for watching my video. I will see you soon in my next video. Bye.